How's it guys? Welcome to Footy with Nemo. Today we're talking about Kaizer Chiefs versus Cape Town City. The match was a little bit dead, but also a little bit alive. It was a little bit of everything, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I think Kaizer Chiefs actually played better in that particular match, even though they didn't come out with the win. The result came out as Pirates nil and Cape Town City 1. So yeah, let's get down with the video and let's talk about what happened and what's my take on the game. And guys, please share your opinion on what you think of the game, how do you think it should have went, and some of the decisions made by the players and the referee. So let's go. So Kaizer Chiefs, I gotta throw some stats your way, right? Kaizer Chiefs are the second team in the PSL right now as we speak to hold the best complete passes stats in the whole league of PSL. The second team. Obviously coming right after Mamelodi Sundowns, it's Kaizer Chiefs. That's just little stats. And then another stat is Kaizer Chiefs has some of the fastest player in the PSL. So when it comes to players being fast and speed, Kaizer Chiefs takes the cup in terms of the PSL. So when now I'm throwing all these things that they have the tools ready for them to be such a good team. I mean, they have some of the best possessions in the league. They have some of the best pass completions, so pass accuracies. They have some of the best players, some of the biggest names in the squad in the PSL. They have the fastest players. So the tools being readily available for them, why are they not succeeding as we all of us hope them to succeed? Why aren't they winning as we all hope for them to win? What is the issue? What is the downfall? Like, what are we missing? What is the missing recipe for them to actually succeed? But I have a conclusion. What is the thing they're missing? My conclusion is, well, they're creating the chances, they're creating everything, and especially in this particular match, they were creating chances after chances after chances after chances. They were throwing balls in, and if you look at the stats, they had the most shots on target. They had the most ball carries from their half to the other half. They had the best stats out there, but they didn't have one thing, which was finishing. They didn't have a finisher, or they didn't have someone to finish off those chances. And I think it's the issue that they should have prioritized this past summer transfer window, but they didn't. Mamelodi Sundowns went out and bought Lucas Costa, and by the way, I have plenty of videos about him in my channel. But yeah, Kaizer Chiefs have Mamelodi Sundowns bought Costa, and to get some goal scorers more goal scorers as well, and those gotten good to also just ensure that hey, we got proper goal scorers here. So to my disappointment, I don't think Chiefs prioritized getting goal scorers in the past transfer season or transfer summer. So it's quite unfortunate. Will they get one in the winter transfers or the upcoming transfers? I'm not sure, but for us it's actually summer transfers. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna actually target us a number 9. It doesn't look like they're in talks with anybody. Nothing's on the news with them trying to get. So I think the biggest problem they have is they don't have a number 9. They don't have a finisher, and I'm surprised it's something that's not really talked about much. And it seems like a lot of, especially the fans, the frustration leans towards the players, or sometimes it leans towards the manager. And it's like, okay, that's fine and all, but they do need a number 9, and number 9 is something that's essential to something they need. Like, they need it, and they don't have a proper number 9 to finish up the chances. But yeah, that's just my hot take on it. Yeah, so yeah, I know we all love Kune, by the way, and this is one of the appearance. This is a match that he made an appearance in, and by the way, in this season he made 2 appearances. 2 appearances, by the way. Now, I'm going to mention why I'm talking about Kune. This man has made 2 appearances, but Kaizer Chiefs has played 10 plus games. But Kune has made 2 appearances. That's really low. You could argue, but he's old. Fine. But why is Kaizer Chiefs paying him 480,000 rands? I don't understand. if you're not gonna play that many games, why? What is the financial, reasoning behind? Hey, let's pay Kune 480,000 rands. Okay, one could argue he provides experience. He provides leadership qualities. That's also perfect and everything. But why would he have to be on a salary of 480,000 rands? With that salary, he's making the best money, some of the best money in the PSL. No, not a lot of players are making that money in the PSL. I think he's within the top five highest top earners in terms of players in the PSL. For a person who mainly only made 2 appearances this season, and for a person who's not even the first choice goalkeeper. The first choice goalkeeper is someone else. He's the second choice goalkeeper. Alright, but then you could argue, yeah, but Kune still, he has experience in big matches and big games. But then you don't use him in big matches and big games. They didn't use him against Mamelodi Sundowns. They didn't, or when they faced Mamelodi Sundowns. They didn't use him when they were facing Pirates, if I'm not mistaken. They didn't use him at all. So what is the purpose of having a player like Kune and paying him the amount of money they're paying him? What is the justification for this? It makes zero sense. As well as, it's not like he's an outfield player. No, he's a goalkeeper, and there's only one spot that he can only occupy. So it baffles me why they continuously try to keep him, and they're paying him such big money for making as little of appearances as he's already made. It makes little to no sense financially and football wise. And yeah, and to put him in this particular game as well, I think the manager was probably a little bit cocky, especially with the way he was with his lineup. He didn't put his best lineup out there. Perhaps he was thinking, nah, it's Cape Town City. Okay, sharp, it's Cape Town City, but this is the Cape Town City that just beat Cape Town Spurs in a Cape Town derby. So the player morale is at an all-time high, and congratulations to them for having this incredible win streak coming from a Cape Town derby win to beating a Soweto Giant. I mean, you gotta give the flowers to Cape Town City. I mean, they are performing really, really, really well. But I have to be honest with, we'll come back to the Kaizer Chiefs. I have to be honest, I actually thought Cape Town City were trying to park the bus. It felt like they were just okay with the draw. They understood that Chiefs are a very dangerous team, and they defended most of the match, and they tried to keep a good structure. They attacked here and there, but it wasn't a lot. And the stats show they didn't give a lot of shots on target. They weren't really going towards the other half as much. It felt like they were only attacking to show Chiefs stop play. Like, like we can play this game too, or to give a threat. And when you give a threat, it also allows the opponent or opposition team to slow down their attacks when you also attack. So that's what it felt like. It just felt like Chiefs was just, Cape Town City was just threatening Chiefs in the sense of to try to calm them and relax them. But then, fortunately, they scored a goal. I won't lie, I didn't see that goal coming. I just thought it was just, like I said, just them throwing the ball out there, trying to move the ball forward, giving a little bit of a threat of an attack. And before we know it, it was a clean cross. And that clean cross came to an open player with no one marking, and it was a goal. And I was there watching, I was like, that was one of the easiest goals I have ever seen someone concede. No one was marking the person who scored the goal. There wasn't much pressing, and not a lot of players from Chiefs were coming back to stop the transition play. It seemed like it was just a nice little goal you would get in training, or you find in training. Just not a lot of intensity for Chiefs, but it seems like they kind of dropped the ball there. But I had hopes, because in the previous games with Kaizer Chiefs versus Sakune, they were 1-0 down and they came back with 2. So I was like, no, Chiefs, they're the comebacks. They're going to do a comeback. Jiggy, jiggy, no comebacks. So yeah, it was an unfortunate thing. I said at the beginning of the video, I think Chiefs played better. I think Chiefs were the better team. They had the better everything, as I said in the beginning. Possession, shots on shots, completion of passes, moving the ball. Everything just was better when Chiefs were on the ball. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And if you like the video, please like, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, ciao.